Thank you. Thank you. We here, man. Yeah, so welcome to the podcast. I'm here. It was a saying, right? I can't really say it now because motherfuckers they get mad when you say the things that they say. What up, yo? When you say like things like that now that you can usually say back in the day because niggas be getting butt hurt, man. You know what I mean? But I want to start off with this, okay? I was talking to my friend today, right? And my friend goes, yada yada yada. I want to do something today, but I can't because I'm on my cycle. That's what my friend says, and I go, well, it is the first of the month, right? And then they go, I don't like the fact that you know when I'm on my period. And then this is what I get to thinking. I don't understand why girls, women, right? I don't understand why women get so mad when a nigga knows when they're on their period. You know what I'm saying? Or when a nigga tracks their period. Because for me, y'all get fucking nuts on your period. I don't even want y'all near me when you're on your period, right? So, me personally, I want you as far away from me as you can be when you're on your period. But like I've run into multiple women that be like, I know when they on their period, and they be like, oh yeah, so and so, you on your period right now, and they'll be like, yeah, and I'll be like, okay, cool. They be like, well, I don't like that. I don't like the man. I don't like the fact that you know my shit. I think that's weird. How is that weird? How's that weird? I'm gonna tell you why it benefits me in two ways, right? Can't win, Flo. I'm gonna tell you why it benefits me in two ways. One is because when y'all in your little period bubble and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? One who's little period bubble, for the text message that I got, I track everybody's that is a female around me. Period. You know what I mean? My sisters, fucking everybody, because women are fucking nuts. All right, but anyway, like, but me personally is because when y'all in that little I'm on my period bubble, y'all get fucking in. Let's say high key unbearable. Oh my god, my emotions out of whack. Oh my god, I can't do this. Right? And then for the other reason is because that means I know when you're going to be ovulating. And when you're ovulating, you're going to be horned up. And when you're horned up, guess who's going to be around? This guy. Because, and that's for just, women that I'm putting the pipe to. When you're horned up, I'm going to be around this guy because it's a higher chance for me to get them buns. You know what I mean? It's a higher chance for me to get them buns. It's no, I don't want to do it today, blah, 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 blah. You looking at me like I look at a 35-ounce porterhouse steak. Damn, nigga, I want some of that. So, that's why in my mind, the two reasons in my mind why I track, periods. I mean, that's why I do it. That's why I fucking do it. More niggas should track their women's period. You want to know why? Because when they start acting like a fucking... When they start acting crazy, they can go, oh, this is why she's acting like a fucking... Like a fucking cotton-headed ninny muggin. You are literally... How is that despicable? How is that despicable? I don't understand. See how I can't win? How I can't win? If you wilding out, right? If you wilding out, and then I'm around you, how is that good for me? You know what I'm saying? I like my peace of mind, man. I like my peace of mind. And I don't think it's fair that I gotta Hold on a second, y'all. Okay. I don't think it's fair that I gotta. You know what? You would think that after all this time that I would have everything ready, and I literally had 90% of this shit ready today, except for the one thing that I fucking use, and then I go, oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, well, you don't count. You always are me, but I'm the anyway. Uh, like when he kept up with that shows that were paying attention to him, my ex didn't mind it. Well, you had you a good one. You know what I'm saying? For the one thing that I fucking. You know what I mean? You had you a good one. I'm just saying, like, what the fuck? How am I? If you're mad and shit like that, I could stay away from you. You know, let me know when you done fucking having the shining elevator out of your box. You know what I mean? Let me know when you're done having the shining elevator out of your box, and then we can get back to regularly scheduled program. And then when you're ovulating, and then you want to get piped down, hey, then I'm around, and then I'm helping you out. So I'm helping you out both ways. The first one, I'm helping me out the most. The second one, I'm helping us both out. You know what I mean? And if you got a problem with it, suck eggs. Suck eggs. But you know what I'm saying? But like I understand, like I never understood the like how women be like, oh yeah, I don't like that. Like what the fuck? Like literally what the fuck? Anyway, yo. So I'm gonna get into this now because there was something I wanted to get into last podcast. Excuse me, my mouth is dry, so it's making my nose run. I know that sounds crazy, but that's how it is. So there was something I wanted to get into last time, right? And I forgot to get into it because we got sidetracked by the Extreme Sisters. The sisters just went extreme, you know. So we're getting into it today, and that is the lyrics for Dirty Diana. I never knew the lyrics to the song. Never. I know the fucking like the how the shit goes. You know, I know that, but I never do lyrics to the song, right? So one day, I'm at work and the song comes on. I'm talking to Vay, and you know the Dirty Diana song comes on, and then I'm listening to like the lyrics, or well, you know, you can read the lyrics on Spotify, and then I'm looking at them, and I'm like, yo. Dirty Diana was the side piece, and she's being a bitch. And let's get into it. So, Michael Jackson off rips, he tells her, because obviously they're in bed, and she's and you know what? Also, I've been in this situation before. Like the first couple of lyrics, you know what I mean? When you want to leave a chick's house, and she will not let you fucking leave. She will do everything in her power to get you to fucking stay. And it's annoying because it's time for me to go home. You know what I mean? It's time for me to go home, and then you won't let me oh, shout out to Michael Jackson. Also, oh, look at that. I went Michael Jackson. This was unintentional, by the way. But they will do everything in their power to not let you fucking leave. They will fucking stand in front of the door. They'll hold you. All kinds of shit. And I don't like that shit. Never did, never will. Like, nigga, when it's time for Bashir, it's time for Goons to go home, I'm a motherfucking go home, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go home. But I digress. So we gonna read the lyrics out. We gonna see what Dirty Diana, what MJ was talking about with Dirty Diana. Ew. That was nasty. All right, so let's get it. So she goes, well, he goes, she goes. He goes, you'll never make me stay, so take your weight off of me. So I guess they're laying in bed, and she's laying on him. He's like, all right, yo, it's time to fucking get up off me. I don't know, Naya, what's your, but also before I start into this, Naya, what's your take on niggas knowing when you on your period and when you're not? I know your every move, so won't you just let me be? I've been here times before, but I was too blind to see that you seduce every man, but this time you won't seduce me. Meaning, he be there, You know what I'm saying? Despicable is crazy. I just read that message again. That's crazy. But he was there leading down before, and just like every dude, when you fucking with a chick, you know what I'm saying? You be like, yeah, she entices you with the one thing that she got to entice you with, her box. You know what I mean? She be like, yo, let's, you know what I mean? Just come over here and knock it down, Mike. Come on, knock it down, Mike. You know what I'm saying? Come on, I'll make you feel good. I'll make you feel good, like Halle Berry and Monsters Ball. Let's watch that real quick. Well, not the whole scene because I'll get banned, but you know, she was like, I'll make you feel good.
Homeowners insurance protect.
Why is that automatically stopping? Who the fuck is watching finances like on my fucking podcast page?
I'm not sure what you want me to do.
You know what?
They cut that shit. They cut that shit off right when she was about to pull her titty out. But she was like, I mean, I can't play the actual clip, but she was like, you know, I want you to make me feel good. I want you to make me feel good. It's like, I remember when I first saw that shit, I was at home watching fucking DirecTV and the shit came on Stars. And I remember when I first saw that shit, I was like, and that nigga Billy Bob Thornton was really giving her the fucking, phew. You couldn't tell me they weren't fucking for real. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, back to Dirty Diana. See how easily I get sidetracked? But back to Dirty Diana. All right, so Dirty Diana says the mic, right? Second embarrassment. Oh, she said, what do you mean? You don't remember? That made me feel good. What don't make me feel good? Anyway, so she goes, she's saying, that's okay. Hey, baby, do what you please. I got the stuff that you want, and I'm the thing that you need. AKA saying, listen, man, I got this right here, Mike. I got this right fucking here. You trying to go back to your bitch. I got this right here. You know what I'm saying? Why you gotta leave? Why you gotta leave? I got this pussy for you, yo. I got this pussy for you, Mike. Come fuck this pussy. Or stay here with this pussy. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So then she goes, she looked me deep in my eyes. She touching me to start. She said there's no turning back. She trapped me in her heart. Like blah, 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 blah. And then, let's go. And this is where shit starts getting crazy. She likes the boys in bands, so she knows when they come to town. So AKA Dirty Diana. Let's get big right here. Dirty Diana's a fucking groupie. You know what I'm saying? Dirty, how am I wrong? What am I wrong for? I don't get it. But like, Dirty Diana is a fucking groupie. All right. She knows the boys in the band. She knows when they come to town. So basically, when the famous singers or the famous band motherfuckers come to town, they get back in the day, and then she was there, and then she was like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what I mean? She gonna come and she fucking has her stupid little fucking drink, because you know there's always the girl at the bar that tries to look seductive, and she's sitting over there with her fucking drink, and she's like this, looking at the fucking nigga playing on like doing like fucking, you know, sensual shit to get the motherfuckers get doing that sensual shit to get the fucking the nigga that's paying attention, because you know motherfuckers be on stage like this, they be like going, they be like, hey, now, then they look over and he see the shit and he be like, I'm gonna give me a piece of that when I get off stage. She open, you know what I mean? She open, she want it. Right? So, here we go. She's every musician's fan, groupie. When the curtain comes down, she waits backstage doors. She waits at the backstage doors for those who have the prestige, who promise fortune and fame and a life so carefree. And now this is where it's, if Mike promised her this shit, this is where it's on him. You don't fucking say you're gonna take the bitch out the hood. You know what I mean? Which all these other niggas say to hit. She's easy, by the way. She's fucking easy. You know, she's easy. If we being real. If you can just tell her, yo, if you're a musician and you come to town and you be like, yo, I'm going to take you to fame and fortune. I'm going to bring you with me on this journey of that I molded for myself, and all you doing is offering good looks in a box. And I'm going to, well, you know what? That happens a lot in this world. But, you know, if these niggas actually mean it, you know what I mean? Then that's on them. Stop selling this bitch a dream. But, you know what I mean? Stop selling this fucking bitch a dream. You know what I mean? Like that's on the musicians. So anyway, then she goes. You know what I mean? Well, after the guys tell her the promise of fortune and fame and shit, she goes. She's saying that's okay. Hey baby, do what you want. I'll be your night loving thing. I'll be the freak you can taunt. And the way they're talking about, the way he's talking like this, in this, when did this song come out? 87. They're talking spicy in 87. You know what I'm saying? Talking spicy in 87, man. Shut up, nigga. Talking spicy in 87. You know? That's crazy. Anyway, here we go. So she goes, I'll be the freak you can taunt. I don't care what you say. I want to go too far. I'll be your everything if you make me a star. And that's back on the nigga shit. Hey, look, man. You pop that pussy on me, I'll make you a star, baby. You know what I mean? So, anyway, go back. And he goes, Dirty Diana, blah, 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 blah. So she goes, I had to go. So she said, I have to go home because I'm real tired, you see. Now I hate sleeping alone. Why don't you come with me? So basically, and when you look at that, she's in his hotel room, right? She's in his hotel room. And now she wants to go home. She's like, yo, why don't you come back home with me? You know what I'm saying? We out here rolling around. Why don't you come with me? Why don't you come back home with me? We rolling around. Just, you know, we already rolling around. Just come to my crib. And Mike says, nah, man, my bitch at home. I said, my baby's at home. She's probably worried tonight. I didn't call on the phone to tell her I'm all right. These lyrics are simple, but yet powerful. You want to know why? Because Mike knows that his bitch is going to question why you ain't call me. Even if it's 1987, you got to hit that landline. You got to go pick it up. Burp, 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 burp. You know what I mean? You got to go like this. Hey, let me think of an old bitch name. Hey, Ethel. Yeah, man, the show ran long today, and yeah, that's what, you know, I couldn't find a phone. I was out with the band. It ran long, then I was out with the band, so yeah. But I'm coming home. I'm cool. You know, I'm calling to let you know, babes, that I am A-okay. All right? There's no need to worry. I'm not out here fucking no groupies. What'd you say? Why would I say that? But yeah, cause you know I'm a musician. You know I be doing my thing. So you know, I just want to let you know I'm not fucking no groupies, right? That's what Mike is on the phone doing, right? Well, we'll get to that. So, fucking, so the samurai. So he said, Diana walked up to me. She said, I'm all yours tonight. I already smashed. I don't care. And he said, then he ran to the phone. Did what I just did. Because you got to call Ethel and be like, baby, I'm all right, right? Baby, I'm all right. But unlock the door because I forgot the key. He forgot his key at home. He's moving bad, by the way, right now. If you gonna be out there, like a nigga said, somebody said to me one time, if you gonna be a cheater, you gotta have spots. Figure that out for yourself. But so he said, but unlock the door I forgot the key. And let me tell you what this bitch Diana did. And this is when, you know, I'm watching, like, I'm listening to the lyrics intently. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you what this bitch Diana did. This bitch Diana goes, Typical side chick shit, right? When they start liking you too much and then they want to fuck up your main shit. Typical side chick shit. She said he's not coming back because he's sleeping with me. If I'm Mike, right? This is my face. This is my face on the phone if I'm Mike. Oh yeah, but yeah, I forgot to keep. So can you unlock the front door? Yeah, I'll be there in a minute. Okay, cool. He ain't coming back tonight. He's sleeping with me. Just gonna have to deal with that when I get home. Why would you do that? Diana's fucking tripping. And then when I was listening to this song at my job, I said audibly, Diana is fucking tripping. Why would you do that? The people would swear that I hate broads. I don't. I hate how they act. But I'm on both sides of the fence on this one. Would you want to know why? I'm in the middle. Because I can understand why she would fucking get frustrated to the point where, she's sick of it. She's sick of it. Like, fucking Mike keep coming over here. He keep knocking me down in his hotel room. And then fucking he goes back to his wife. He goes back to Ethel. Go back to Ethel at home. She's seen Ethel. Ethel ain't all that to sniff about, man. Ethel was an average bitch that just happened to be with Mike from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Ethel was just average. Fuck that. Average as fuck. But then you got Dirty Diana over here looking all good and shit. You know what I mean? Hold on a second. You got Dirty Diana over here looking all good and shit, looking like a motherfucking Coke bottle, big old fucking 36D titties with a fat ass, like a little small waist, got that long fucking flowing hair and shit like that. This is what I'm thinking Diana looks like. Just get off my back. So, she let Mike fucking just go to fucking the Thunderdome from the back. You know what I'm saying? Bow, 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 bow. The nigga just go hee hee every time he nut. Every time. Right? And then after he do that, this nigga moonwalk out the motherfucking hotel room back to Ethel ass and her motherfucking moo-moo. Man, you know how your grandmothers and your parents used to dress back in the day, man. And that shit they used to go to sleep in. Diana look like that. She's like, I'm in motherfucking lingerie and shit like that. Got everything fucking popping and shit. You go on to a bitch in a moo-moo that fucking go when you walking through the door. Ew. Fuck that. He's staying here with me. Now on Mike's side, Diana, you know you the side bitch. You know you the side. You a groupie. You not just fucking with me. You fucking with all these motherfucking artists. So how the fuck, why you think that I'm gonna be the stupid one that be like, yo, you know what, Diana, I love you. I love you so much. This is the problem with these fucking artists today, by the way. They find the chicks like Dirty Diana, and then they ain't never really had no bad bitch before in their life, and they get enamored by this bad bitch, and then they wife them, and then the bitch do some shit that she's just gonna be prone to do because that's just how she's made. And then they go, I can't believe the bitch did this shit to me. Then she take half your shit and then you mad, motherfucker. Like, come on, man. But Mike, like, why the fuck would you do that? And then you on the phone with Ethel, be like, yo, and anybody that knows that's my age, or anybody that was born in the 80s, know that motherfucking landlines, they pick up everything, my nigga. So she in the back, she could be across the room in the bathroom. She could have yelled that shit. Oh, he's not coming back because he's sleeping with me. Ethel gonna hear that shit clear as day. Now Mike gotta put the phone down and go, bitch, what the fuck is wrong with you? You know what I mean? Because now I got to deal with Ethel ass. You know, the car ride home is on the Miami Vice tip. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can find that shit. Because y'all gonna, this is what the car ride home would be.
Homeowners insurance.
I keep doing that. I can shrink you back down because, oh well. Excuse me. I'm gonna show y'all right now. This is the fucking ride home for Mike when he's going back to Ethel.
25 minutes. How much time we got?
So that's Mike on the way home, cause he know Ethel gonna give him shit. He know it, and that's all cause Diana didn't know her fucking place. But on Diana's side, she was sick of it. She's sick of all these promises of fucking fortune and fame. She's still in this fucking. I'm just going to assume she's in the hood. She's still in the hood of where she at. You know what I'm saying? And ain't no niggas really fucking trying to take her out the hood. They just saying what they want to say to smash, which is nigga fucking 101. I'ma say what I want to say to get the box, and then once I get the box, you can kiss my ass. And when you're a groupie, you just gotta be cool with that. You just gotta be cool with that. Then he goes on to say Dirty Diana 5,000 times, because that's what I would do. Actually, you know what I would do if it was me and that happened? I'd be so cool with that shit. Cause I'm gonna say to Diana this. So you really thought, in your mind of minds, that you trying to fuck up my main shit is gonna get me to go with you? Now I can't trust you. You're untrustworthy. So even if I had a thought, like even if I was sitting in the crib, I was like, I'm looking at Ethel put on them big ass granny panties, looking at what she used to be, thinking about what she used to be, and I'm thinking of Diana, right? Bad as shit, right? Bad as shit. Just do everything that you want her to do. Everything. Sometimes you gotta fucking sit and think about shit to do with Diana, right? And you go, you know what? Fuck Ethel, man. I'm about to leave this bitch. You know, I'm gonna wife Diana up. And then she do that dumb shit. Now I can't trust you. Now I can't trust you. You know how this is gonna fuck me up when I get back to this. Now I gotta deal with her, and she gonna be mad for like 3 days. I gotta buy her a car or some shit, cause I'm Michael Jackson. I'm rich as fuck. Like now, me and Ethel are arguing. Bubbles in the corner, scared. You know what I'm saying, with his banana, because he ain't never heard Ethel yell like this before. I'm sick of this shit, Mike. I'm sorry. I just understand. It was a friend. She was playing a joke. She was playing a joke. I had way back in the day, like I got a friend I call my little sister. I was at IHOP with her, right? We just hang out, and there's nothing between us whatsoever. I was hanging at IHOP with her, right? And then my girlfriend at the time called me. She was like, "Yo, what you doing?" I was like, "Nothing, man. Sitting here, at IHOP." And then I look across the table, and she just has the most devilish grin. And in the middle of IHOP, she goes, "Tell her who you with." And I look like Michael Jackson when Dirty Diana said, "He ain't coming back because he's sleeping with me." Nigga, I'm on the phone like this. Why? Tell her who you with. And she goes, "Who the fuck is that?" I'm like, and then that girl was so volatile. So you couldn't even explain to her, like, man, she playing around, man. It's not what you think. It's not what you think. It's not what you think. It is not what you think. And then she fucking goes, "Oh, fuck that. I ain't got time for you all this shit. Fuck you, nigga. I'm gone." She hung up the phone. Well, you definitely know one of them. You don't know the other one. You don't know the other bitch, though. Banks knows the story. That was this is like in 2005? 2005, 2006? But like, she was like, "Tell her who you with." And that was back before I wasn't good at handling situations like that. Now just that happened, I would just laugh. Like, yo, man, stop fucking playing. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? And get back to the regularly scheduled program. But when a girl yells, "Tell her who you with," basically what Diana did, and you're not ready to deal with no shit like that, you looking like this. Huh? So yeah. That's why I just wanted to go over with Dirty Diana. I mean, and you know, that's fucking nuts that Dirty Diana would do that. But that's why Diana's dirty. But then, is Diana dirty? Or is it Mike who's dirty? It was Diana. There's no need to speculate. You keep a fucking mouth shut. You know who you are. Anyway, so I was on a plane. Oh, look at the little kitty. I was on a plane, right? And then I seen this TikTok. Right? And then we're going to go right here and we're going to watch this.
I've never in my life had someone, if someone asks me to move seats and it's in the same section, I always do it, whether I'm giving up my window or my aisle or whatever. And I've always only had people say yes.
Yeah.
I've never thought that was a problem. Well, so my friend's like, will you ask someone to switch so we can sit next to each other? And I go, of course. We're going to sit next to each other and chat on the flight. I get on, I turn to the guy next to her and I go, hey, would you mind taking my window seat so I could just sit next to my buddy? And he goes, I really like the aisle, man. And I was like, technically that's your right, but you're a fucking loser. Like, I'm sorry, but I couldn't believe it. I was like,
I mean, fuck off if you're not willing to make.
First off, look at the two of them. Now, I don't know if y'all was catching the gist of what he was saying. I should put my headphones in there. I don't feel like it. I can hear it from here. But let's get fucking nonchalant. Basically, he's saying he wanted to sit with his friends, and like whenever he goes on a plane, he asks the people like, "Yo, I'm gonna switch with my friend. Can I switch with my friend? Let's switch with my friend." People go, "Oh yeah, sure. Fucking, I don't give a fuck. Yeah, do that shit. Let's do that shit." You know what I mean? And then fucking he did it this one time. Hey man, I want to switch. I want to sit with my friend. And then the guy was like, "Nah, man, I fuck with my seat. I got this seat for me for a reason." He goes, "Wow, that guy's a fucking loser. Fuck that guy." You know what I'm saying? And then fucking this other person chimes in and both look at their frames.
Yourself a little uncomfortable for a 2-hour flight for someone else's comfort.
it's first class. By the way, there's not a fucking difference. I'm
There's
not
no
asking you to
difference.
take the middle seat.
No.
There's no middle seat, Shug.
No.
I couldn't believe. And then, so I go, okay, no worries, of course, thank you. That's your right. I go to my seat, the guy next to me, I go, would you mind switching with my friend over there so she could come sit by me? We just want to sit next to each other on the flight. And he goes, I just want to stay where I am. And I go, okay, yeah, totally. I'm like, this is technically your right. Technically, we don't have to be part of a society or a community.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember when I just told y'all the story about the person that I was with yelling, "Tell her who you with"? It's in a fucking chat right now. That was her that said that shit.
You can keep your seat if you want to, I guess. I'm like, I'm losing faith in humanity. I turn to the two people behind me. I go, are you guys traveling together? They go, no, they don't know each other. And I go, would you guys mind swapping
In
me and my
fact, they
friend so
can't
we
sit
can sit
upright.
back here?
Stop it.
And they go,
We
like to have the storage in front of us and you're in the front row, so we can't, sorry. And I was like, you are fucking kidding me. I walk around this world thinking that people are generally good.
No, they're not.
And you're telling me 4 goddamn people can't give up their special idea of a seat. By the way, not a long haul flight to Australia.
No.
2.5 hours. I
Yeah.
couldn't believe it. I've never in my life.
All right, so basically, Fatty McButterpants said, he was appalled in so many terms that that he asked somebody to move their seat, and they were like, "No, I don't really want to do that. I don't really want to do that. No, I like my seat." And the other girl was like, "This is crazy. This is crazy, cause other people, they should move that shit. People should make themselves uncomfortable for me." Now, this nigga could be trolling, and so could the bitch. I don't think they are, though. I think that he just goes, I'm going to ask these motherfuckers, can I move my seat? you know, can I move my seat? She can't breathe. Can I move my seat because fucking they're gonna look at me and they're go. Normal people will feel uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? Normal people will feel kind of uncomfortable and do things to fucking, you know what I mean? He flies first class for because he's fat. He can't fit in the other seats. That's why he flies first class. So that's a reason. So the normal people will feel uncomfortable and fucking like do the shit. Me, this happened, what was it? I think it was 2 years ago. I was coming back from fucking Texas, right? Yeah, it was 2 years ago. I'll come back from Texas. I'm in Spirit big seat. I'm sitting in the seat. I'm looking out the window. Fucking lady sits next to me. And a guy, did he have a kid? I can't really remember. But I remember them did have a kid. I remember them going, hey, man, me and my son want to sit with my wife, man. Is it cool for you like to switch seats with me? And this is back when 2 years ago, so I was a big fat bastard, right? He's in the seat behind me. It's not what I paid for. You know, when you pay for the big front seat, you paying for fucking, you know, the seat being wide in the room. I'm tall. I'm tall and fat as fuck. You know what I'm saying? So I need the seat. And I go, nah, man. And I go back to looking at the window. And he was like, wow, you want to move with me? I said, bro, I paid for the big seat. Look at me. You know what I mean? Look at me. You should have fucking booked the seat with you and your bitch. You know what I mean? Together. You, your bitch, and your kids. Y'all should have booked the shit together. It's not my problem. And they go, wow. And I can see other people going, oh, whoa. But I don't give a fuck. Because I'm not one of those people that's going to be like, oh, shit, you want to sit with your wife? Oh, shit. Even now, nigga, I was swimming in the Delta Comfort seat coming back from Vegas this weekend. Swimming in that bitch. All kinds of room. Here, there. Know what I mean? Feeling good about myself. If somebody would be like, hey, man, can you? No! Oh, shit. Calm down, nigga. Hey, no, man. Get the fuck away from me, nigga. You got time for this shit? You niggas always want to fucking not pay for shit and then bank on a nigga being a good Samaritan to fucking so you can get what you want, man. Fuck that shit, nigga. I done paid. Spirit's supposed to be cheap, nigga. This seat cost me $225, nigga. Fuck you. One way. I mean, one way. Nah, they were black. One way, motherfucker. I'm fucking chill. I'm in this motherfucking seat. You know what I mean? I'm going home. Fuck you. You should have paid for your bitch. Telling, if you really want to do the shit, if you really want to be cool, it's you and your kid behind us, right? Tell the motherfucker that's next to you in the three seats, right? Give the nigga the upgrade. Or was it a bitch? I don't remember. Give the person in the aisle row an upgrade. You know what I'm saying? Nah, this happened 2 years ago. I'm just telling you that if it did happen like last week, I'd be like, no, this happened like 2023. Well, fucking no, nigga, fuck you. I'm not fucking giving you my shit. And the audacity. Jelly said that she says Caleb. I don't even know who this is the first time I'm seeing this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? How dare this nigga be like, wow. And the other one say, what really got me, what really, I guess you could say, jarred me is, you don't want to make yourself uncomfortable a little bit for other people? That kind of gives me like, yo, they might be fucking trolling, nigga. They might be fucking trolling. You know what I'm saying? Because that's something wild to say. You come up to me talking about, hey, man, I want to sit with my pregnant wife. Is it possible you can move? I'm going to look at you and go,
I'm afraid I've got some bad news.
You can kiss my ass, motherfucker. I'm not moving shit. Fuck you. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, fuck your pregnant wife too, nigga. Next time, just get a seat. And you know, people do that though. People really fucking do that. They'll all right, baby. I say that makes me like, okay, so because I'm like, this has got to be crazy, like for you to have that take. But I'm used to fucking like fat people having takes like that when it has to do with comfort. You know what I mean? But Niggas do that. Where they be like, all right, honey, I'm going to book this seat from you and I'm going to get this cheap seat in the back. And then we going to ask the motherfucker to move. And then I had a lady swindle me out of a good seat on law for... Really? Man, you of all people? Let a motherfucker swindle you? That's crazy. If anybody had the motherfucking... the shit to be like, tell a bitch to go kiss their ass, I would swear with you. But anyway. So, he's like, yo, honey, I'm going to ask the nigga, I'm going to guilt trip the motherfucker into moving. And then we going to get this seat and we going to sit together. Nah, nigga, man, just get the seat next to your bitch. You know what I'm saying? You know? But yeah, I saw that shit on the plane, by the way, coming back. And I was like, yeah, definitely going to talk about that. You fucking mix, nigga. All right, what else are we looking at? Oh, yeah. So you're seeing why for y'all who haven't seen it yet, we're gonna watch it real quick. My cousin made a skit and I was in it, so let's watch it real quick.
Hey baby, I'm back. How you doing up here?
Hey, I'm alright. I gotta tell you something though.
Yeah, what's up?
I accidentally walked in on your cousin while he was in the shower.
Oh, damn. I mean, accidents happen. I appreciate the fact that you told me, though.
Yeah, but I actually saw his,
Oh, for real?
But you have nothing to worry about, though. I get scared of them when they that big. Yours is perfect for me.
I guess that's how it should be.
We had a good time in Vegas. So check it, right? You're wondering why this episode of the podcast is called Strong Woman. Okay? And this is why. Title revoked from World's Strongest Woman after organizer discovers he is a biological male. Boom, right there. Let's get into it.
Crowned the world's strongest woman during a competition in Texas this month, has been stripped of her title after organizers say they made the shocking discovery that she was born a man. American Jamie Booker, who officials now claim failed to disclose her biological sex before competing in the Women's Open category of the official Strongman Games World Championship, bested 2018 winner Britain's Andrea Thompson by 1 point. Booker took to her now private Instagram account before the controversy to thank her fans for the support, including people who donated more than $1,500 to send the athlete to the competition.
I want to say thank you to my coach, obviously, and to my gym mates for always...
Okay, now, I was watching this and I'm looking, and then I hear this nigga talk. I was like, bro, you gotta be fucking kidding me, man. How do you not know this is a dude? And then fucking, I was talking to somebody and it was like some bitches got like deep voices and shit like that. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit, nigga. Listen here. That's a fucking guy. Like, come on. Come on. Come on. You can try to broad yourself up and fucking lighten your features, I guess, as much as that's a fucking dude. You know this is a dude. And the lady, and before y'all SJWs, right? Y'all SJWs start getting fucking, well, they should be, if they identify, blah, 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 blah. He took the title from a black woman. They gave it to her, though, because she actually won, because she is a broad, by the way. All woman, not strong woman. Like the podcast name. Because this nigga he won the strongest woman, but he's a nigga. All nigga. And then he has, look at this nigga. He has the trophy up there like he really did something.
Pushing me and encouraging me, and same thing to like my fellow competitors today. You are all insanely badass women. And it was an honor just to even share the stage with you.
But the celebration was short-lived. When rumors started to circulate...
Also, can we stop this thing that's starting to gain steam where y'all don't... This is going to sound crazy. I know this is a guy, but I've been seeing this shit a lot on the internet. Can y'all stop this shit where Pete, she's seen it. PYT seen it. Can y'all stop this shit where y'all don't shave y'all like your armpits and y'all box and shit like that? Or in some cases beard? Can y'all stop? Please. Please! It's not appealing. Not appealing to me. Shit nasty. Ugh. Stop it. Shave that shit. Get it waxed. Y'all try to get my... This is going to be a little too... It's going to be TMI, but... I'm trying to get my balls waxed, right? Or that area waxed, so I don't have to keep shaving. You know what I mean? Because it gets annoying. Just wax that shit. Every fucking wax place I went to, they're like, no, we don't do dudes. And I get it. Niggas is creeps. Niggas are creeps. I'm not a creep. I just want my shit... I just rip my shit off. And people be like, do it yourself. I can't. I don't have it in me. I can, if somebody else does it, like, I'll be like, all right, man, run that shit. You know what I'm saying? But, like, I can't rip that myself, man. I ain't got it in me. Don't tell me mind my business. I'll mind my business if you're not fucking out here fucking doing this and shit like that. With your fucking, like, y'all talking and shit, and y'all having, like, spaghetti straps on and fucking hair. You got fucking Afro Thunder popping out from your fucking armpits. Nigga. I can't mind my business then. Your business is minding me at that point. Shave your shit.
About Booker's biological sex, especially after a video on social media boosted by libs of TikTok showed runner-up Thompson storming off the podium as she cursed about the contest. A YouTube video was also dug up, allegedly posted on Booker's YouTube account in 2017, in which the weightlifter appears to admit to being a trans woman.
Everyone on Earth is dying to tell their own story, and I am obviously no exception to that. I'm a 21-year-old trans woman with a history of abuse, struggling to stay true to herself while under the rule.
You hear this motherfucker talk? This nigga sound all nigga. He ain't even trying to hide it. He ain't even trying to go. I could do a fuck. I can't not look if y'all on fucking camera with this shit out, nigga. But this nigga he's not even trying to hide it. I'm a 21-year-old trans woman with a history of abuse, and I'm just trying to live my life the best way that I can. Even niggas put on the soft voice sometimes, man. Like, hit him with the Michael Jackson voice. Michael Jackson's voice wasn't really his voice, by the way. But like fucking, yeah, I'm just a 21-year-old trans woman, and I'm just trying to live my life of abuse. This nigga's like, yeah, I'm a 21-year-old trans woman, and I sound like every blaxploitation actor from the 70s.
For religious parents.
More strong women started coming out of the woodwork to bring light to the situation. 3-time Strong Woman winner Rebecca Roberts posted a lengthy caption on Instagram, writing that even the event's organizers were unaware of Booker's alleged biological sex. What happened this weekend wasn't transparent. None of us knew. Not even the organizers knew.
You know who did know? That's bullshit. That's just a white lady trying to fucking... I mean, she wasn't going to win anyway. But she's probably one of the ones that would, like, lower in the fucking shit. That black lady knew that was a nigga. That motherfucking black lady knew. She motherfucking knew. She motherfucking knew that was a dude. When you see her storm off stage, I wonder if they put it in this video. I don't remember. When you see her storm off stage, she looked like a nigga one, and he was like, yeah. She did what, She did black lady shit, man. Black women don't hide their emotions, motherfucker. They gonna let you know when you full of shit or when they mad. They may not tell you when they mad when you ask them, but they gonna let you know with their movements. It's like when you with your chick and you be like, man, what's wrong with you? Nothing. And then she like slams the fucking pot down in the sink. Like, bitch, what the fuck?
And when fairness is taken by surprise, trust in the sport begins to crack. My message is simple. Trans people belong in sport, but women's divisions must remain biologically born female only. Morgan Irons, a professional strong woman, also criticized Booker's
Look! Let me zoom in. I don't know how. Oh, okay. You don't want to zoom. Fuck you, YouTube. But look, you can look right there where it says Jamie Booker. That looks like a nigga. Nigga? Come on, man.
transparency about competing as an alleged biological male.
I just want to preface with the fact that I have no ill will or hatred towards the trans community.
And it's crazy that she has to start with that. It's crazy. You know, I gotta let y'all know. I don't like the trans community. I mean, I don't have a problem with the trans community. But, you know, I don't think it's fair that he's competing with women. You can be trans. I don't think it's fair that you're competing with women and... No, you mean, hey, man, that shit's fucked up. If they want to do that shit, have them have their own motherfucking bracket or some shit like that. I'm not opposed to that. If you want to compete, you can compete. But that's cheating, nigga, because... Come on, man.
In any way, shape, or form. You are free to be exactly who you want to be in this world, as am I. But at the end of the day, this comes down to a lack of transparency and honesty. This individual competed in the women's division as a biological...
And I'm going to tell you what his argument probably was. I feel like a woman on the inside, so... And I did not say that I was a man. I just didn't say that I was a man. But I did not say that I did not say that I not said that I not said that I was a dude. And that's 700 double negatives. And you don't even know what's happening at that point. You're just like, you got me so confused. Go do whatever the fuck you want to do, nigga.
Logical man, plain and simple.
Organizers of the official Strongman Games World Championship took swift action, posting an update on Instagram, claiming they had been urgently investigating the matter,
these goddamn
and that
bros
if they had
strong as
been
hell,
aware
man.
of
God
Booker's
damn.
biological sex, then she would not have been permitted to compete in the women's open category.
You can tell who's
Official
taking steroids,
Strongman
too.
is inclusive and proud to run events which do not discriminate against athletes based on personal characteristics. Any athlete is welcome. But it is our responsibility to ensure fairness and ensure athletes are assigned to men or women's categories based on whether they are recorded as male or female at birth. Organizers said Booker had violated the contest rules, which clearly stipulate that athletes must compete in the category that aligns with their biological sex at birth. Booker was stripped of her title, and the places in the competition were altered to reflect the disqualification. Organizers said attempts to reach Booker
You telling me they couldn't? I'm not trying to send shots at all. This motherfucker could be whatever you want to be. Just don't cheat, is all I'm saying. You be whatever you want to be. Just don't cheat. That's basically what he did. He cheated. Shit crazy. You tell me you couldn't? I looked at that motherfucker and immediately was like, all right, man.
had failed, and she hasn't addressed the disqualification or controversy. Thompson, the newly crowned world's strongest woman, took to Instagram to celebrate the community that stood up for women's sports. I am grateful to the team for reaching out to me, investigating, and rectifying the situation so quickly, honoring the title to me, which is something we just don't see in any other sport that has faced a similar position. This means that we, as a community, are taking a stand, protecting women's sport as we have fought so hard for. Whilst I cannot say it won't ever happen again, I am confident that we will work something out to prevent it in the future.
All right, so yeah, there's that. Hold on, let me find this shit where Shorty strong blah, blah, blah. Storms up. I can hear my dog. Yeah.
The second place winner for a World's Strongest Woman competition stormed off furious after a trans woman won instead of her.
So she looked at that motherfucker, she said, she got the fuck on, man. But yeah, so there's that. So the main thing that the people really don't have an issue with people competing. It's, and you know, I'm always going to say this, like, you don't never see like a trans man going competing with men and dominating. This shit don't happen unless it's baking. But like, but like, you gotta understand the fact that, you know, when it's a trans woman, they have a distinct advantage, whether you want to admit it or not. Whether you want to admit it or not, they have a distinct advantage, and they have to fucking. It's cheating, and it's hurting the women more. The ones who support you the most, by the way. Women support you the most. Like, hey, man, be what no, women, they fucking, man, how are you feeling inside? Be ever what you want to be. You know what I'm saying? But you can't come in there being fucking, like, fucking, strong woman, from South Park, and fucking just do whatever you want to do. And this is basically what the nigga did. And basically, that's what niggas is starting to do, like, nowadays. They're not even trying to hide it. They're just fucking doing this shit. Be like, man, let me go in here. I can't win at my shit. Let me go in here and let me beat these broads. You know what I'm saying? Let me go in here and let me beat these broads. Right? And it's not fair. It's not fair because you have a distinct advantage. I be wanting to see them lose, honestly. I be wanting, like, the swimming and shit. Like, remember the swimmer? I be wanting the girls to beat them. Be like, yeah, like, fuck, nigga. You was trash when you was when you was on the men's side, and you switched to the women's side, and then you got smoked on the women's side. You fucking suck, nigga. You know what I mean? Fucking suck. But I don't be losing because they got a distinct advantage. All right, so this is what I'm going to end on. Okay? My cousin loves going to Guitar Center because, you know, he's music man Mike. He loves going to Guitar Center. And we went to Guitar Center for his birthday. And I asked the people, can I play any instrument in here? And they go, yeah, you can play any instrument in here. I was like, cool, where's your harmonicas at? And he just looked at me. Just looked at me like, what do you mean, man? It's like, if I play any instrument in here, can I play one of the harmonicas? I want to see if I like it. It's like, no, you can't play the harmonica. I said, why? It's an instrument. I could play any instrument in Guitar Center. I was on the bongos about 15 minutes ago. You just looked at me, smiled. I was having a good time. Doing the intro to All I Need with JC. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. You know what I'm saying? I go. You know, where the fucking harmonicas at? I like harmonicas. I had one on my keychain. So I can't give you a harmonica to play. If you play the harmonica, you got to pay for it. And I think, what's the word for that? I don't think that's fair. All right? If you're in Guitar Center, I can play the keyboards, I can play the guitar, I can play the bass, I can play the drums, I can be on the bongos, I could be on the chimichangas shit, the chickies, right? And of course I was serious when I asked, woman. Of course I was serious. Super serial. But like fucking, I could be on the chickaboo, I could be on all that shit. I can be on the DJ thing. I be in there just doing shit. And they just pay me no mind. But when I ask to fucking play a harmonica, it's a problem with that? I don't think that's fair, man. In Guitar Center, I think you need to change your policy. All right? You should have a harmonica that people can use to see they fucking get on the shit. Because how you know that I'm not nice on the harmonicas and then fucking I go do my harmonica thing and I get discovered and now I'm on tour being harmonica man. All because you don't want to let me play a fucking harmonica because you're a dictatorship, Guitar Center. It ain't fair. It's not fair to me. It's not fair to any other harmonica players out there. You know what I mean? You just sitting there talking about you could play any motherfucking instrument, but when a nigga asks to play harmonica, you look at me like I called your mama a bitch. That's not fair. That's not fucking okay. Nobody's rocking with me in the motherfucking in the comments. They said I could play any instrument, so I can't play a fucking harmonica, but I can play the bongos. Oh, monkey nigga going to bongos, ooh ooh ah ah, like I'm Donkey Kong, but I can't go play a harmonica. That's fine, man. You know what I mean? I mean, of course they gotta clean it. You know what I mean? Of course they gotta clean it. Duh. Just have one harmonica out. Just have when the nigga's done, just disinfect the shit. I don't know. Or just break open one when I get there and just then people can use it after me. I'll be the first to use it. It's like the first nigga on the train. You always want to be the first nigga on the train. You never want to be the last nigga on the train. You damn want to be the last nigga on the train. You and the last nigga on the train, I'm gonna tell you this. You might as well not even fuck. But then again, you probably not even gonna get the fuck because one nigga always wipes the train. There's always one nigga, y'all run the train on the bitch, so he's the one nigga that fucking, and she ends up being his girlfriend. I don't know how it happens. It just happens. But you want to be first on the harmonica tip. You know what I mean? Nigga say, if the nigga was to go, yeah, man, I got a harmonica if you can play, I'd be like, yo, can you break another one out? No, can I get a fresh one? You know? You ain't fucking with it? Fuck y'all. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. Don't tell me I can play every instrument. You know, with that being said, appreciate this episode of the podcast. Y'all thought I was going to talk about Vegas, but I'm not. There was other things to talk about. I'll talk about Vegas next time, maybe. Or maybe I won't. Because you know what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Yeah. Most things. Anyway, so appreciate y'all watching the podcast, man. I'm going to go find something to drink because my mouth is dry. And I will see y'all later. Y'all know what they say about motherfucking